offseason conversation for the Leafs. Of course, a lot of the chatter is going to be around Mitch Marner, of course, and then John Tavares. But if the team is considering looking at more changes, more significant changes moving forward, what are the chances that they approach a guy like Morgan Rielly about his interest in a trade? I mean, he's got a no move clause. He's carrying a 7.5 million AAV for the next 4 seasons. Again, this is sort of circumstantial here, depending on what the Leafs decide to do moving forward. But what are your thoughts on maybe approaching him about a trade?
The chances are absolute zero. Apparently, Pierre LeBrun spoke to either his agent or the horse's mouth himself, and Rielly is not waiving the no movement clause. He wants to stay in Toronto. He's got a young family. He's played his entire career since being drafted there in 2012. He wants to win there. I don't think he wants to leave sort of with a bad taste in his mouth, in the sense that, he's never been able to have any kind of postseason glory there. I don't think that's on him. I mean, he didn't have a particularly good year, and that's why all the talk has been about him getting moved. But he played really well once they got Brandon Carlo, and that pairing played together. So I think this is more just the chatter of the disenchanted fan base in Toronto looking to, it can't just be Mitch Marner. It's got to be somebody else. Well, John Tavares is probably coming back on a deal cheaper than his $11 million, and Morgan Rielly isn't going anywhere, and neither is Matthews or Nylander. So you're going to have to spend the money that you had freed up by Marner and maybe half of Tavares and fill in the holes there, and that's probably what they're going to do.